Mm, all right. All right. It's okay. It's okay. So, um, trying to work on some EDM stuff. What is that like? Edmonton, EDM, Edmonton. Yeah. Anyways, Chad Show has got some EDM stuff coming up on it. I'm trying to like work on that, and that's like this stuff. Hey, Justin. Hey, Ashley. Seems, hey, Michael Songs. Seems a little repetitive, but it's EDM. It's EDM music. Like, I'm not a pro at doing EDM music. So I stuck this bass together yesterday. How's that? Yeah, you got a Fender bass now. And I got the bass neck at a estate sale for $2.50. I got the Fender pick guard for 50 cents at the same estate sale. And so I went out and I bought like the cheapest Fender Squier I could find, which was $50. And I put all the like high-end parts on it. Now it looks like a Fender. Now, I mean, there has to be something ethical wrong with that, but it's fine. And go back to. I just don't know what to do about the EDM. I got the drop and then I took like some porn, and I took the girl's voice out of the porn, and made it in the back. So I figured that was EDM stuff. It's like cool stuff. Cool stuff. I don't know about that. It just sounds so, maybe some cars burning out. It sounds like, I would imagine if there was like an EDM band, they would, the bass player would get really tired of just doing this. have some car burnout. You gotta have some car burnout sounds in there, like. Yeah, sampler board would be cool. This is a lot of pole vault stuff. So you can hear my guitar in there. So that one track, it's already like, it's my guitar. Yeah, just coming with the bass over the top, you know. Oh, yeah. You know, kind of like get some kind of crazy ministry vibe or something. Yeah, you know, but that's something to work on. Got a while to get that one done. But I haven't been smoking cigarettes, so I've been in here chewing bubble gum and making music and stuff. And God, I got bubble gum all over the place, man. It's like a stupid bubble gum. It just has like a weird bass feel to it. I think I was on some. Hey, Dan. What's going on, buddy? Dan is a madman, mad shredder. I need to pull my shit together. You can tell, like, I made this one when I was like, when I first got home, I was a little high on the meds. I named this one Fly. Yeah, that one's a little weird. Yeah, that one was a little weird. I don't remember anymore. Pookie! I plan for tomorrow. Pookie, JW. But I don't know what for. Yeah, I don't know. Why I try. Why? I gotta carry on. I gotta carry alone down this old dusty road. I never wanna say goodbye, but then we all got our time from the day we were born. Yeah, I gotta keep moving on. I gotta keep it all inside. There comes a day when we all die, but then again we all gotta live our lives. Yeah, we're gonna do it till we see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. There's David. David, wake up. Wake up, David. Hey. Is the music too loud and stuff? Is like my sound all off and stuff? Because you guys will let me go on with my sound all over the place. You know what I could do? I could just open up another window and be like, I'll check in on them, see what they're doing. They're probably like, ah ha ha, that pole vault with his stupid music going loud and stuff to see what it sounds like. Vault with his stupid music going loud and stuff. I don't like. Let's see. I don't like. Let's see. I don't like. Let's see. Look, it's me in the future and stuff. Look, it's me in the future and stuff. Look, it's me in Anyways, hey, stop that future pole vault or past pole vault. God, that past pole vault guy is a pain in the ass. Hey, Pookie. Hey, Pookie, you're in Paris and stuff. Hey, let's see. God, stop it. Stop it. Okay. A-R-C. I can't spell very good. Oh, there it is. God. Wow, I did it. Where is this? No. That's in Romania. We don't want to. Pookie is not in Romania. Pookie, don't go to Romania. The vampires will get you. Don't go to Romania. The vampires will get you. What? No, that's not right. Let's see. I think this is in. Oh no! It's not in Romania. Where? I thought this was in Paris, man. Okay. Okay. Is it in Paris? Because I get mixed up and stuff. Yeah, it is in. It's the Arc de Triomphe or something bullshitty like that. Yeah, no, the vampires will get you, and the werewolves. But Romania, Transylvania, same thing. It's all Ania. You know, Romania, Transylvania. You know, it's Ania. But at the bottom of the Arch de Triomphe, they got a bunch of statues around there and shit. And it's like, you know, all this bullshit to have to walk around there. But there's a flea market over there, and they got some really good deals. It's where I bought that statue, Pookie. It's where I bought this, and they got like Pookie. They got like artifacts and stuff in there. Uh, um, you know, not like I'm saying that it's, you know, you got to be pole vaulty about stuff. I mean, you know, hey, I know it's not couth and shit, but remember where it's too much information club, so y'all can't tell anybody. But like, so there was a war going on in Syria, and they were in there like looting all these freaking temples and shit, and I'm just saying, they got some artifacts down there in Paris, down at this um, like flea market. Stuck in an apartment we're staying in today. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not staying in the apartment today, 'cause we're going to get some deals. Gonna get some deals. Get a scooter, Pookie. Get a scooter, Pookie. Get a scooter, 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 scooter. Get a scooter. You can't stay inside, you're in Paris. Get a scooter, Papa Willie, Papa Willie. We know that Pookie's gonna pop a wheelie. Yeah. Oh. Hey, Chris. Chris. Pookie needs to go outside. Pookie needs to go outside. We don't go to Transylvania. Alice, please don't go to Transylvania. Okay, okay. Pookie, get a parachute. Pookie, get a parachute. So you can get on your scooter today. Get on your scooter today. Get on your scooter today. You float down on your parachute and get on your scooter today. Yeah. Yeah, get on your scooter and ride. Yeah, get on your scooter and ride. Go outside. Get on your scooter and ride. Everybody out there like rides on scooters and stuff. I was over in Paris one time and this dude. I was with this dude and it's like the owner of the company I work for. He's like French and shit. And he's like, no, man, check it out. All these people in France, they're like a little bit better than us over in America, cause like they get out and they're like exercising and stuff, and they like to get out and exercise. That's why they ride bicycles and walk. I'm like, that's bullshit, man. You're full of shit, dude. And and he was like, no, dude, don't ruin this. And I'm like, no. Check this out. And I told this dude that was like sitting there riding a bicycle, I'm like, hey, dude, if you had a car, would you rather be driving your car or riding your bicycle? Homeboy was like, God, I'd rather be driving a car, dude. And I turned to my boss and I'm like, see, motherfucker, you're full of shit. He's not. I said, this guy says you're out here doing this for your health. And he told my boss, he was like, fuck you, you idiot. I was like, ah. And then my boss was like, no, tell him, but what if you had a shitty old RAV4? Because he was like ragging on my RAV4 because I keep this RAV4 around. Because the RAV4 I've had since like 97 and it's like thebomb.com. Sunshine's had so many different cars. I've had so many different trucks, but that RAV4 just keeps going. And, anyhow, so the dude turns to my boss and he's like, I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how old it is. Does it run? And my boss is like, yeah, it runs. He's like, well, then I'd rather be driving that than my bicycle. So, there. So, back to it. See, back to it. Pookie, get a scooter and ride it around. Pookie, get a scooter and ride it around. Pookie, get a scooter and ride it around. They'll have to come get you and carry you downstairs, but it won't matter, 'cause you'll be on a scooter. Scoot on your scooter, that scooty scoot, way that you scoots. Yeah. I'd be afraid to ride a bike or drive a car around. Yeah, well, they do drive a little crazy. But you could pop a wheelie. Pop a wheelie on your bicycle. Pop a wheelie on your bicycle. Bicycle of death, bicycle of death, bicycle. Bicycle of death, bicycle of death, bicycle of death. Get out there and ride. Get out there and ride. They're all gonna die, 'cause Bookie's on a bike. Pookie's on a bike. Run him over, Pookie. Run him over. Run him over. Run him over, Pookie. Don't tell them that you're coming. Lay some rubber over their back. Put your front wheel in their crack. Make them go, ah. Die, die by the wheel of Pookie. Die by the wheel of Pookie. Die by the wheel of Pookie. Hey, Justine got a house. Justine got a house. Justine got a house. And they're fixing it up. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Gonna put like a sunroof in it and roll it down when it's like hot and stuff. We're there for King's Day, and it was people everywhere. We went back to the hotel early that night. You get in there, Pookie, and you pick some pockets. I mean, when in Paris, do as the Parisians do. Pick some pockets. And that is something I got to tell you. When in Paris, watch out for pickpockets. If you see like a group of kids that are anywhere under like 18, watch your shit. Yeah. They will, because they get a running start, and they will just run at you and then like take your phone and keep rolling. They tried to do that to me, but I unfortunately for them, I have no problem like punching people in the face. I'm not a big proponent of how old you are when you come by and try to take my phone out of my hand and keep rolling, especially when I'm like hanging on to it and I got it in my left hand. My right hand was free to swing and hit you in the face. Okay. Sure we're tired of that. So, oh yeah. Last night we were talking about me being in the hospital. And it was like sucking. Hey, RS, what's up, man? And, it's really weird. It was really weird, like I was saying. So, remember, if you saw the show last night, you know that this is going to be a little rough. But I went into the hospital, and and so they shaved my junk, and I was like, what's up with that? And they're like, hey, if we can't like give you surgery up your like, see where they went up my arm, and they're like, if we can't like do surgery and go up your arm, do heart surgery through there, we're gonna go through your wiener. And I'm like, no, don't go through my wiener. And anyhow, and the doctor's like, hey, chick, get over here and shave his wiener, and like, and you could tell she was like, oh no. I'm like, wow, this is getting freaky, man. Cause like I didn't even know I was gonna like go to the hospital, and now I'm like, I went from like going to the hospital to like getting some strange woman to shave my wiener, and I'm like, okay, and then she only shaved one side of it, which like I'm like, well, what? And there you go. And like, remember, this is too much information, but she like looked at my wiener and got all scared. And I'm just gonna tell you, I just got a normal wiener. It's not like, sometimes I might brag a little bit and say it's huge, or sometimes, joke a little bit and say it's small, but it's just normal because I'm normal, and normal people got normal wieners. But she looked at my wiener and was like, ah. And Sunshine was saying maybe she was like new and stuff and she just hadn't seen a wiener before. But I'm like, well, that's not good bedside manner, because like that run like all my like nurse like porn for like ever, because nurses are supposed to go, oh my goodness, is that your wiener? Well, we're going to have to do something about that, sir. Wannick, wannick, wannick. But no, 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 no. This bee was like, what? No, they should have like age appropriate, like people like shaving wieners. Like if I'm 57 years old, I want like at least a 50-year-old to be shaving my wiener. Cause like some 20-year-old chick is making me feel bad about my wiener and stuff. Like, what's up with that, lady? That's not cool. Then like no, she did that. Alice, she did that. I mean, they were handling my junk. I'm like, what is this? Like, like I'm like, well, I came in to like, I'm having a heart attack and stuff, and y'all are like touching my wiener and stuff. And it's like super weird because Sunshine's sitting there like, wow. Um, she's looking at me crazy, like it's my fault. Like, you're tricking them into touching your wiener, and they're all like, "It's okay. We've seen wieners before. You can show us your wiener." And I'm like, "What in what world does that work? What? Yeah, feeling my pulse. Yeah. In what world does that work? Can I like go up? Is it going to work out for me today to go up to like some lady and say, hey, I'm sorry, can you show me your boobs? Don't worry, I've seen boobs. I've seen a lot of boobs. I have. I've probably seen more boobs than doctors have seen. So does that mean I get to see your boobs? No. Just because they've all seen wieners doesn't mean they get to walk in there to see my wiener. And they were doing it over and over and over. So me and Sunshine was talking about, Sunshine said I was being rude because there was like two girls in there and they're like, okay, can you move over? Here, let's just move the blanket. Oh, okay. Oh, don't worry. We've seen your wiener again, And I was just like, you know what? And Sunshine said I was being rude. I was like, hey, you know what? Check this out. Okay? So y'all all get together. All of y'all get together and come in here and look at my wiener at once, okay? Because y'all keep waking me up to come in here and look at my wiener. And I'm trying to get some rest. So if you want to see my wiener, y'all all come in here at once and then y'all can see it. Oh, what? And wasn't there anybody else in there? Wasn't there any other wieners in there to look at? No, I was like, maybe not. And I just, because it was, yeah. That's what Sunshine was saying. She was like, when she had a baby, like everybody was like coming in there and like, oh, well, let's poke at this some, I'm like, oh, and I'm gonna tell you. Having babies and stuff. I like. I don't like seeing babies be born. I don't want to see any more babies being born. One time I was eating, and I was eating a burrito, and I came in right as one of our babies were being born. And they weren't supposed to be being born right then. And, man, I almost threw up burrito. Yeah. You know, and here's the damn thing. The doctors were all telling me something fucking different. You fucks. The main guy that like did my arteries and stuff, the surgery. He was like, dude, like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, your biggest problem is genetics. So your heart, your arteries in your heart, you were born with small arteries in your heart, you know, and then you smoking didn't help any of that, and your diet didn't help any of that, and you're like, okay, well, I'll try to do better, man. You know, it's okay. Then this other one walks in and is like, you disgust me. No, you had the healthiest heart in the world. You just run it with your smoking and your drinking and your drugging and all the shit you've ever done in your fucking life. I'm like, you fucking suck. Get the fuck out of here, man. I can't help it if he was a boring fucking asshole. Yeah, you know, because he's like, you know, I do everything like, and I don't, you know, I hate to be this way, you know, I hate to be this way, but you know, I don't want to be this way. I don't want to be this way. You know, and I told him, you know what, it is genetic. You fuck. I was born being cool. You're born being a dick, and you know what? I live more of my life, and I told that motherfucker this too. I'm like, I've lived more of my fucking. Now, of course, I did it as I was walking out the door, and I knew he wasn't going to fucking operate on me anymore. But he was such an asshole. I'm like, you know what? And I'm serious. I'm serious. I've had more fucking life in my life in a week than that motherfucker's had in his whole life. Promise, word. And you know what? He knew it. He knew it. Telling me how to live my freaking life. You know what? You see that hot chick sitting over there in the chair? That's Sunshine Archer, just on the Flower Fest. You know what? Yeah. I do that hot chick sitting there all the time. What are you doing, doctor? Get out of my fucking face. He's like, I am trying to diet too, but I diet in a good way. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not dying in any goddamn good way. And you know what? You piece of shit. You can diet all you want to, but that goddamn face ain't never going to change. And then on top of that, you know what? On top of that, it doesn't even matter if you're fucking ugly in your face and you got a fucking ass the size of the door telling me to live right. You know what? That shitty ass attitude, even if you're freaking rich like you are, motherfucker rich as shit, he still had a shit attitude. Doo-doo. Doo-doo on you, man. And I'm gonna tell you, you know why you sitting there with your fucking hair implants and fucking trying to fucking impress women, even though you're a doctor. If I was a doctor, Jesus Christ. I mean, I play rock and roll music. That's pretty cool. But good God, dude, you know, get real. Get real. It's not you. It's your shitty attitude. Going around telling people they're gonna die and shit. You piece of shit, you asshole. He's probably watching this saying, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. He's probably watching this. But I'm gonna just tell you, man, hey dude, lighten up. Lighten up. Yes, Dr. Polvault. Ashley, you know what? It doesn't and I Dr. Polvault says this all the time. It doesn't take any fucking thing to be nice to people. You know? And you know what? You know what had him pissed off? You know what had him pissed off? Freaking they came in when I was high and fucked up as hell, and they were like, "Hey, can you sign this paperwork?" And I'm like, and see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Pole vault, and I was explaining this to Sunshine. I have been drunk. I have been high. I've been on everything, and I've had to pull my shit together. I've had to pull my shit together, and and sober up. Oh God, it's the cops, man. Okay, hey, get Povol to talk to him. Hey, yeah, what can I help you with? So I've had practice all my life pulling myself out of these freaking stupors and talking to people. So when they came in, they're like, "We need you to sign this paperwork." I'm like, "I'm high as fuck. Why would they come in here and try to get me to sign legal paperwork right now?" Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it's something I probably wouldn't sign when I was sober. And let's see. Hey, what's this shit about? Oh, it's for a 6 month outpatient treatment thing. For like to get better and shit. What do y'all do over there, man? You get in the swimming pool and you wade around and shit. Uh, yeah, I work in a fucking warehouse. I play guitar and I have sexy time with this lady here next to me. That's more time. It's more exercise than any of y'all will be fucking doing in that goddamn rehabilitation center. You know, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Mary, you know, I mowed the yard yesterday. Let's see. Oh, oh yeah, bacteria uh, infection in your intestines, man, dude. That's not cool. That's not cool. Uh, uh, freaking 8 days. I, I, I think I think JW. You remember that one time? I uh, I went just about 2 weeks. Remember when we worked at that computer store up there by the sports bar? Um, I got a bacteria infection like that too, dude. And I remember I went like 2 weeks. I got to where I could, like, if I drank something, I was throwing up. So and the doctors were like, "Yeah, we don't know what's wrong. It's just an infection." They weren't even telling me that. They were telling me, it's a virus. When they tell you it's a virus and send you home, that means they have no idea. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's it. You know it. You know it. You know it. They're like, "Hey, therapist, you got to see this dude's wiener." I'm like, why? And and okay, and then I had to lay in bed for 24 hours, and they just and I told them, I'm like, "Listen, hey, my wife is going to get me food. Am I on any food restrictions because I'm doing this diet and stuff?" And I mean, y'all are bringing me chocolate pudding shit. Y'all are sitting here talking about how I need to be like careful because I'm diabetic and all this other bullshit, but yet you're bringing me freaking pudding, chocolate pudding and shit. You know, so you know, uh, so say how many. So they brought me meals. I did not eat one thing they brought me. And then the thing is look here. You just told the doctor, and you told him like, hey, y'all are fucking losers, and quit fucking with me. Be nice to me, and I think anybody knows this. Be nice to me, and I will be so nice to you. One nurse was nice to me, and um, me and Sunshine talked to her, and I gave her my card and said, hey, come see the show and come by and chat and stuff, and it's all cool. And we're just like chilling. But I mean, uh, it, I mean, I do understand that healthcare is a business, but you know, it's ridiculous that you're going to try to get someone to sign a 6 month deal. And this is what I told the lady. I'm like, hey, check it out. Like, if I would have signed that piece of paper and I didn't show up because I have a job and I got to go to work, and I can't just spend 6 months going to therapy and, you know, playing in the pool, playing Marco Polo with y'all's ass. Um, if I don't show up, would y'all still charge me? Cause see, I've been through I'm kind of old now. I've been through that shit before, where they're like, oh, you know, we're gonna schedule you an appointment. I'm like, yeah, you do whatever you want to, man. I'm out of here. Screw you. And then like 3 months later, you get this bill, and they're like, hey, we scheduled you an appointment. You didn't show up, and now we're charging you. No, I told you do what the hell you want to. Get the hell away from me. And then you start. So now I have to like sit there and go, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. What happened? God, they at that same hospital. I don't know why I keep going back to it. Because when I had throat cancer, they they went to cut it out of my throat. And I almost drowned in my blood. Uh, what's the other time I went there? Oh yeah, I went there. So the same freaking hospital. I come in from Paris, France, where Pokey is, and it was before COVID. And lo and behold, I'm coughing. I'm coughing up a storm, but I don't have the flu. They don't know why I'm sick, but I don't have the flu. And they asked me, "Where have you been somewhere else on this planet? Because we're judgmental, and you look like a freaking hillbilly, so there's no way you've been on the other side of the planet." I'm like, "Oh no, I just came in from Paris, France." And they're like, "Oh shit. Well, you know, that's interesting." So at that point, even though the public didn't know about COVID, they did. And I told them that I had broken my rib coughing. And Sunshine was there. She can confirm this. The guy was like, hey, man, the doctor at that freaking hospital was like, don't be a pussy. Quit being a pussy. You didn't break your rib from coughing. And I'm like dying. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Every time I cough, it's like stabbing my lungs. Shut up. What are you in here? Are you just trying to get drugs or something? Are you trying to get painkillers or some kind of drugs? And after 3 hours, he was like, fine, can you take him in and get him an x-ray of his ribs? And then when you get an x-ray of his ribs, show him that it's not broken, and then get him out of here. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to smash you in your face, you motherfucker. I'm going to, and see, you got to be cool with that, because you can't just smash motherfuckers in the face. Anyways, he's being an ass. And then they did the x-ray. Guess what? My rib today, because of that asshole, is what they call a floating rib now because it broke. And the asshole didn't fix it or anything. And he came in and he was like, "Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, after doing the x-ray, it does look like you got a broken rib. You should have just said that from the beginning." I said, and me and Sunshine were like, "We've been telling you that since the freaking second we walked in here." "Well, you should have been a little clearer." Okay, that was one time. The other time they almost drowned me in my blood. And so you got to understand when I went in this time, I'm like, "Oh, please be nice, be nice, be nice." Uh, you know, uh, oh, yeah, yeah. See, and that's the deal. That's the deal. They act like you're the one being, that you're the one out of it. Like, "Oh wow, this dude came in. He's like, yeah, yeah, me chesty hurt. My chest hurt. Ouch. Yeah, my heart's inside there, you know. So I'm gonna think, ouchie, and they're like, what's going on? Just do your goddamn job. And like I said, uh, yeah, 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 yeah. That it's like, and the thing is another thing. It seems like they will do anything to get the upcharge going. Okay, anything to get the upcharge going. I'm like, um, eh, you don't. I don't need this and I don't need that, and you need to take me to the freaking. I mean, they stuck me in a nice room, that's for sure. I'm sure it wasn't cheap. I'm like, I'm good. You don't have to stick me in the biggest room by myself. And I listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just glad Sunshine was there because um, you can tell that they like the kind of shit they do. They don't want a witness to be there. Like when they were trying to get me to sign that paper, Sunshine had passed out finally over in the chair next to me, and they were like, "Hey, Mr. Polvok, can you wake up? Wake up! Wake up!" Like, don't wake her up. Wake up! Wake up! I'm like, "What do you want?" He sign all these papers. Sign all these papers. And I'm like, and then I started, going off, and then Sunshine woke up, and she was, and when Sunshine's like, "What? Y'all get out of here with that." When Sunshine is like, "Y'all are screwing me, y'all are trying to screw him over," you know. But she sounds mean to everybody, you know. Yeah, yeah. It's like, it's like, well, hey, listen, we're gonna like do this and do that and do this, and I mean, at every turn, I was like, y'all are gonna have me laying in here for 2 more days? They're like, yes. I'm like, okay, is there something special y'all are gonna do for me? What is it? Well, we're we're waiting for the lab results to come in. Turns out that was a fucking lie. And I hope they are listening to me when I said that, because it was a fucking lie. They were lying. They lied so many times. And here's something that I've noticed lately. Um, when people get caught lying, they hate to be called a liar. Oh, I was mistaken. No, 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 no. Um, I'm gonna try to water this down from what I was gonna say. Um, okay. If I tell you, um, no, I'm not. I'm trying to water this down because I was going to say something really bad. Um, okay. If I tell you the check's in the mail, if I tell you the check's in the mail and the check is not in the mail, I fucking lied. Oh, we can say I was mistaken or blah, 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 my bad, blah, 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 blah. No, but at the end of the day, ignorance is no excuse. You fucking lied. So every time I said you lied, they got mad. They were like, no, we just didn't know. We didn't know that the test results were going to take 2 days to get in. And guess what? When I told them I was leaving right then, they were like, okay, your test results are here. So you were lying, sir. Many vibes. I'm dancing and stuff. What just do. I did a new dance last night, many vibes, and it was where my nipples are flying away. So this is a new pole vault dance that's just like a, you know, sweeping the nation. So imagine your nipples are like little butterflies, and they're trying to fly away at different times, and you got the music. See, let's put some music on. Let's put some music on. Let's see. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Uh, uh, let's see. Oh, the nipples are flying away. Try to hold them down. Oh yeah, nipples are flying away. Little butterflies, settle down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Butterfly nipples. Oh no, let them go a little bit. Let them go a little bit. Let them go a little bit. Oh no, you get back in here. Get back in here, butterfly nipples. Oh yeah. And you gotta spin your head around a little bit, Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, oh my god. Oh. See that? You think they're doing that any of that shit at that rehab? That's not happening. Butterfly nipples. I need to be teaching rehab. That's what happens. I am so tired of chewing bubble gum. Bubble gum. And it's like, you know, it's like this shit right here, and it's like sugar free, And every time I want a cigarette, I'm chewing bubble gum, and oh god, so tired of that shit. Get out of here. Uh, no, I didn't have a restful hospital visit, Richard. No, I didn't. If I was working at a dick flop, I would have showed my wiener to less people. Wow, that's what I should do. Now, probably too old to work at a dick flop. Uh, wear a banana hammock and have the flying away nipples and stuff. Yeah, I've done that many vibes. It's just After a while, I got straws laying everywhere. That's what I did the first time. Um, uh, uh, I'd like to. It's been since Sunday. Okay, I am one. Tomorrow will be 1 week. Um, but I will say, it's really made me not sleepy. I've had insomnia with not wanting to smoke. I was not smoking, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm thinking happy thoughts. I'm thinking goddamn happy thoughts, many thoughts. I'm thinking happy thoughts. Uh, I was thinking happy thoughts. Uh, I went through all my guitars last night. Um, yeah, really crazy. I was looking. I need to. Like I'm actually getting rid of some guitars. I'm gonna get rid of some guitars because I'm just like, and in what world am I ever gonna play that? I'm just not. And it's mostly acoustic guitars. Fucking acoustic guitars take up so much freaking space. And then I got some like acoustic guitars I'm never gonna play, and they're expensive as hell. And I just put them up. Hey Zach, you know, but what always amazes me, and I was going through like the Kramers, and I went through a Kramer, a Jackson, like a rare ass Jackson that was expensive, uh, and Les Paul, Fender, all of them. I just every brand I got, and still the most expensive guitars I own are the BC Riches. I mean, I got some tame BC Riches that you would think, oh, that looks just like a plain old '80s BC Rich, and I mean, they're like the cheapest one you're gonna find. And I was doing it like on eBay or anywhere, and I mean, this is to find one. I found one that sold for $2,500, but that was one and it's gone. So I mean, you can want with a lot of money. It's just the BC Riches are really hard to come across, especially those. Well, the real BC, well, they're all real BC Riches, but the ones from like the '80s, they're just so expensive. Um, and the Fenders and the Gibsons, yeah, you know, they seem to cap around somewhere right around $1,500. Um, and I'd say the same. The same is pretty true with the Kramers. There's some. I don't have some of the banana headstock. Some of those I'm sure go up pretty high, probably somewhere around 2 or 3 thousand. If you can find them, that's the thing. It's what if you can find them. Um, really surprised at some of the like you know off the wall guitars that were like really expensive. The always the always those lawsuit guitars are really like expensive and stuff. But you know, I really I really my like uh I really kind of almost feel a little dicey about doing this, Uh, you're like, wow, what a madhouse in there. I'm trying to straighten the studio out. I'm really trying to straighten the studio out. But the thing is the only part uh The body is not, you know, I mean, who's going to know? And I'm not selling it because some people would be like, dude, that is totally not ethical what you did there. But I don't care. I don't care because I paid $50 for this the Squire yesterday, and and the only part of it that's really there still is the body. So the only part of it is pretty much I paid $50 for the body, and then I put the Mexican neck on and the American parts up in here, and and I'm going with some 500K pots up in there. Gotta get your pot on. Gotta get your pot on. And fuck. You know what I just noticed? You know what I just noticed? Yeah, I got a Squire for $50, but look, I didn't. It doesn't have a Squire neck on it. I bought the neck for. Everybody knew it was going to happen when I bought that neck for $2.50, and I got but now I got a couple of these. And here's the thing, Mini Vibes. I think I can throw these two necks, these two Squire necks, up on. I think I can throw these two Squire necks up on like Facebook Marketplace or something. Oh, you son of a bitch! And let's see. You know what would be cool? You know what'd be cool? And this is some pole vault kind of shit. Check this out. You know what'd be cool? If I sold these for $27 a piece, right? Which is kind of a little pricey. But think about it. If I sold these for $27 a piece, that means I got the whole base for free. Free! Free. Or I could do like, my photo shoots, Spanky. Spanky. And, but, I mean, and one has the rosewood fretboard and one is the solid maple. And they're really good. They're really good shape, okay? They're really good shape. And Sunshine needs to get ready because I need to go get some deals. I even got her up early this morning. But, there's nothing wrong with these necks. There is nothing wrong with a Squire at all. Well, why'd they put an extra string on your bass, Minnie? They shouldn't call you Mini Vibes. They should call you Mini Strings. Now, I like it. But, that's the thing. And I've gotten so much cool stuff. Look, I still hadn't played with that mandolin a lot. Is that mandolin in between? Mandolin. Oh, mandolin. And then down there's the one string cigar box. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what, Camellia is a good person to inspire you. She's, I need to get with Camellia. It's, so me and Camellia, we're going to, we were going to set up her stuff, and I'm not kidding you. The day we were supposed to set up our stuff, I had a heart attack. I mean, that's a lot of shit to go through to try to get out of setting up Camellia stuff. You know what? I don't think that everything's really cool now. I really don't. I don't know if it's okay and this is the way it goes, but every now and then, I still feel like a train hit me in the chest, and it could be because they stuck so much shit in me. But that's okay. That's fine. Uh, she made she made you read that book. What was it? Was it Penthouse Forum? Nobody knows what the hell that is, Paul. Okay. Uh, wow. It's kind of. What I just saw in this pot? Some people are going to be like, that's okay. But this is a 250K pot. The shit is this doing in here? I hate 250K pots. It could be because I'm trying to do too much too soon. Oh, uh, I wanna go get some deals though, Pookie. I wanna just go get deals and ride around and stuff. I guess it'd be okay. I'd like to take a nap, but you know, I gotta know where to fly to. Let's see. Low power mode is off. Oh, you piece of shit. Here's the thing. Y'all may not know this, but I'm kind of hair triggered on getting pissed off. I gotta quit trying to get pissed off so much. Because people piss me off so much. I just got to get over it. Because, when I go to Walmart or something, or go to, a store, and someone's standing in the fucking door. Why? Why are you standing in the fucking door? Why don't you go in, or why don't you go out? Why don't you fucking... Yeah, I just got to ignore that, but god damn it, Pokey, it's so stupid. And I'm like... And if I just ignore them, they will sit there and make me wait. I'll be like, okay, I can't get in the fucking door because you're standing in the fucking door. Oh, God. No. Hey, Jess. No, the thing is they're standing in the fucking door. I'm like, go in or go out, and then that one lady, the one that fucking can take up like a whole fucking aisle in the store, a whole fucking aisle in the goddamn store. How do you do that? Hey, Anonymous, how did they do that? Oh. Yeah, I haven't taken my meds today. Sunshine hadn't woke up good. Sunshine has to, give me my meds because it's so fucking much. And she got me this, pill box that's, got all the days on it and shit. But back to what I'm saying. I gotta live in the mountain. I gotta live on a mountain. It would be fine. I mean, let's see, what else? Okay. And then when I'm have to explain myself fucking 3 times, oh my God. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. Or when people call me and they call me and I'm in the hospital or something, or I'm asleep or something, and they're like, hey, I need to talk to you. And you're like, okay, I called you back. And they're like, not now. Can I call you back when it's great for me? Can I call you when it's a convenient time for me to call? Yeah, I'll answer the phone when it's a convenient time for me to answer the fucking phone. How's that? How's that? Love lemon balm tea. What is that? Do I need some? Do I need some love lemon balm? Lemon balm, lemon balm. Uh, you know, it's gonna be fine. Uh, Anonymous. They attacked Pookie and her knee is hurt. They hurt Pookie's knee. We're gonna have to send in the forces. Send in the forces. You you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, France. You hurt Pookie's knee, and you know what? I think that Pookie needs to go get on a scooter. Go to the flea market. Go to the flea market and get some black market. Uh, like I said, what is that? Antiquities, antitties, antitties, antiquities sounds like antitties. Get get some antitties, antiquities. Yeah, no. You get the uh. Okay. Hurts to put weight on it. And like I said, Pookie, you probably shouldn't have got on the rocking horse. Pookie over there being cray cray. Um, I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be calm, Edward. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You know what? And I think when I quit smoking, I'm gonna be singing like um, Celine Dion. I'm gonna sing like Celine Dion. Woo 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 woo. Is that like Celine Dion? Celine Dion mustard. Celine Dion mustard. This was after the rocking horse. Yeah, Pookie. Where you? You know what? If you hurt your knee, I hope you were having fun. I hope it wasn't doing something that wasn't fun. You know? Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to think what you could do to fix this so you could still party. Um, you could get one of those Stone Cold Steve Austin leg braces. You know? Dun 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 dun. Oh no, it's Stone Cold Pookie. Boom 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 boom. I'm gonna get some deals today. After 3 days of not smoking, your body is no longer addicted to the nicotine. It's purely mental and is really brain looking for happy dumb. Yeah. But the fuck. See, and I want to tell you something. I'll tell you something that was really stupid of me. Okay, so I went on that. I didn't go on a low carb diet. I went on a no carb diet. Now I'm doing low carb. That means I'm having some carbs, but I was having zero carbs, and I lost a lot of weight. Look at me. You can see it in my neck. I hate when I get too flappy and shit. You know. Uh, but you can see. Yeah, see. That's the wrong light. See. Uh, uh, I lost a lot of weight, and I mean I lost a lot of weight, and that's all good and shit. But the thing was, um, is the thing was is every time I wanted to eat, I was smoking, and what you did you get pizza? Uh, no. No, and check this out. So every time I wanted to eat something bad, I was smoking cigarettes. And I think y'all all seen me. Um, um, I think y'all seen how much I was smoking. I was smoking a lot. I mean, I was smoking a pack a day. I was smoking a pack a day. And some of the streams, like, it's like Chad stream and shit, I was smoking like half a pack during the stream. So, oh yeah, yeah. Uh, I got one of those on my arm right now, so I can go ba 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 ba. And in France, I got hurt in France. Um, uh, you know how I got hurt in France? I was going off the back of a stage. I want y'all to listen to this shit. So I'm on a stage and all the lights are out. And y'all might not know this, but one of the reasons I wear black a lot, is because at my work, we call these like, we call them like, your your blacks, where we wear black shoes, black everything, and it's so that we can run across the stage and you don't see us. So I do shows like esports shows. Anyways, I just walked off the back of this fucking stage in Paris at Gamescom because they moved the Paris Games Week. Because they moved the freaking stairs away from the freaking back of the stage. Who does that? They moved the stairs away from the back of the stage. So I just stepped off the stage into like what they call stanchion packs, and it's like, okay, there's this shit called duvetine, and it's black curtains. Okay, that's what you see when you see people, all the black curtains that's blacking out the back of the stage. Well, those things are like held up by these metal pipes that are on these square metal plates. And I went off the back of the stage and went in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 Pookie. That's the deal. That's the deal. If you're not a resident, they're like, fuck you, cause I mean, like I broke my leg and shit, and my the owner of the company and everybody else was like, hey, Pova, you're gonna have to wait until we get back to America to deal with that. I was like, yeah, y'all suck. That happened. They all speak English, many vibes. If they say they don't speak English, you tell them they speak English. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Uh, uh, I was going to say, you know, okay, if they say they don't speak English, ask them if they want to see my wiener. I bet you they'll be like, what the hell's wrong with you? They'll be like, you want to see Pellball's wiener? They'll be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Of course we do. What is this, like the hospital? You know, no, they would say AFK. AFK. K. Um, so I've been working on my kazoo a little bit. And I know y'all see me do Alanis Morissette. Um, and I really am trying to work on some classics. Uh, here, uh, No, AFK is that guy who got assassinated in Dallas. Okay, okay. Check this out. I had to stop. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but that was Rocky. That was Rocky. Gonna fly now. Gonna fly now. Uh, uh. You hear bagpipes outside the window in the courtyard below. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I have to get some. My daughter notarizes stuff. She never notarizes stuff for me though. Uh, I hate to hit the effects on this, man, because I've had that bass hooked up. Yeah. I'm going to talk about the notarized documents. Yeah. You get a notarized document. It's a real pain in the butt, but not in a good way. Yeah, yeah. But you say, hey, boy, you can go to UPS store. And I go, yeah. That's where I get the pain in the butt, yeah. And you're like, no, 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 no. This is like writing on stuff and getting people to sign it. And I'm like, but you said it was a pain in the butt. They said, no, Paul, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. You going? I think I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna walk in somewhere and ask someone, "Is this gonna be a pain in the butt?" They're gonna be like, "No." I'm like, "Oh," and then ask them if they use Vaseline. So, yeah, what are you using? Using Vaseline? What the pain in the butt. If you pain in the butt. Ooh. Did you see the falling bombs? Did you see the frightened ones? Did you ever wonder why we had to run for cover under the promise of the blue sky? No, I know it's gonna be way too fucking loud. Yeah, the flames are all gone, but the pain lingers on. That string's getting a little dead. It really help about tuning this bitch one day. It's whacked. Oh man. Well, how long have I been going on? Minute and 36. Sunshine. Sunshine. Hey, does anybody know how YouTube works? Son, she said. Ever got a little story for you? The man you saw was your daddy. Nothing but well, I can't see anything to this very day. The blood. Yeah, you know where. Yeah, no. It's like, so if I go do something like that, and it's like copyright, do they get the whole thing? She was beautiful when she was mine. She was beautiful when she was mine. When she was mine. I keep it chill, Pobalt. Time to dress and get some mowing done before rain falls again. Oh, Robin's naked. Oh. Grinder, want you to eat. Grinder, looking for me. Why? This setting sounds like cheese. Metal gods. Metal gods. See, that's the way you had to play it up when you're like at the parties and shit, you know? Like when I was in high school, you know, and you like the chicks and we were all getting drunk, you couldn't just go. Yeah, you had to fucking sell that shit. You had to be like. you know, doing all that shit. Yeah, yeah. I like, pounding the world like a battering ram. Running around for the final grand slam. Grinder. Yeah. That album pretty still. Crane. Living after midnight. Rocking till the dawn. Loving till the morning. I'm gone. Now, yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. So, like a 15-year-old pole vault at a party, if you can imagine that. Oh, what? Yeah, had some stupid clothes on. Let's see. Had yeah, yeah. The devil is never the maker. The less that you give, you're a taker. And it's all in all. It's heaven and hell. Yeah. I forget how. I like that one. Not a lot of people know that with that one. That one. I did see. I seen Dio a lot. Look out. You can see this tiger, but ride the tiger. You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, what does it mean? Gotta get away, get away. In between the velvet lies, there's a truth as hard as steel. The vision never dies. Life's a never-ending wheel. Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Like I said, man, you know, you had to know and I could sing a lot better. The last time I seen Dio, it was really sad. It was like at a dive bar, and it was a place called Texas City Limits, and someone threw a beer at him, and he was like, "That's it, I'm leaving the stage." And the owner of the bar was like, "Oh no, we paid you, dude. You're staying on the stage." And I thought, "Oh my God, this is Dio, Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, dude. Freaking going, man on the Silver Mountain, being told by this fucking dumbass bar owner that you're going to get your ass back on the stage and play with people throwing beer at you." I'm like, wow. How the times, and I seen Quiet Riot before they went out, and they were in a dive ass bar, and I'm like, wow, shit. That's a good thing about being Paul. You never fly too high, so always staying on the bottom is always good. You don't have to worry about falling when you're on the step ladder, right? I saw Dio a bunch of times. You just never knew he was. Yeah. Don't talk to strangers. It's an evil thought that makes you lose your mind. Don't write in stardust, 'cause the words may turn out real. Yeah, Dio. It's, it's a sign of the Southern Cross. Sail away, never take it off. Sail away, it's the sign of the Southern Cross. And what was that? What was that off of Mob Rules? Mob Rules. I had to brush up on my Dio. What was that? No, freaking. Man, there was a time, man, when Motley Crue was like, Live Wire. But and what was I talking about? Okay. Uh, oh yeah. Um, what else did I do? Well, Pookie's got a hurt leg, and I went to the hospital, and Justine got a house. That's really cool. It's not cool that I had a heart attack and Pookie hurt her leg, but Justine got a house. That's pretty cool. But Pookie, you gotta do something. Get some people to come in and pick you up and take you outside. It's gonna be alright. One out of three ain't bad. It is kind of bad, Pookie. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Ooh, it ain't good. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. But it ain't good. It ain't good. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, but it ain't good. It ain't good. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, but it ain't good. One out of 3 ain't bad. Stop it. Stop it, you. Yeah, get a scooter. Get a scooter and a cupcake and have yourself a ball. Get a scooter and a pancake and have a ball, because Disney is the next day. Disney is the only way you can go. Take the scooter into town. Tell them that if they don't like it, they can't push you around. And then punch them in the face, Pookie. You punch them in the fucking face and say, I'm from America. And we're violent like that. And violence makes us right. And you're like, no, it doesn't make you right if you punch me in the face. And then Pookie says, shut up or I'll do it again. They're like, okay, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Remember, violence doesn't always make you right. Yeah, yeah. But it'll make them tell you that it is. And Pookie beats them up. Cause they didn't get the goddamn scooter. They should have got your goddamn scooter and then made you go around the town. Yeah, yeah. And what kind of food they got? Oh yeah, you gotta get you some crepes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get some crepes. Get some waffles things with caramel on them. Uh, okay. You tell him because that's fucking stupid. And you know, when he says you don't speak French, why? Say, hey, check this out, dude. Check this out. Come to America and run around speaking French and see if anybody talks to you. Okay? Because, see, I've been around the world and, yeah, I am that asshole. I am that asshole. So you're just going to be logical with them, Pookie? Because I'm just going to be real with you. Okay, check this out. Check this out. He wasn't being mean about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. No, and see, and that's the thing. Sunshine says I'm being an asshole and I'm being mean about everything. But I'm just going to be like real, okay? Say, hey, check this out. Check this out. Uh, Come to California and speak French. Nobody will know what the fuck you're saying. Nobody. I go all over the world speaking English. Everybody knows what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. You know, you wanted to hear some shit. Uh, you know, and that's true, man. It's true. I go all over the goddamn world. I've been all over this fucking planet. I've been around it twice in 1 year. And I'll tell you this right now. People speak English. But, you know, you go to different countries, you know, like, oh, you don't speak French? Why? Okay, well, you know, go to Yugoslavia. They don't speak French there either. But guess what? They'll speak some English. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. And you know what's really fucked up? I don't hear it. I'm sure y'all don't hear it because some people say I have like a Texas accent, and people like talking to me. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like when I go to like other countries, they're like, "You're from Texas," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from Texas." They're like, "Oh, cowboy, hey, talk," and now they just want me to talk, especially like in Canada. They really wanted me to just say anything, especially if I said something like, "Y'all suck." They'd be like, "Oh, he said y'all." He's like from Texas. We just heard him say y'all suck. Uh, Man, sunshine. I got up early today to see what was going on to get sunshine to go. Uh, that's how they did you in Alaska. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You go up north, and the thing is, see here in America, everybody be like, oh, you know, y'all talk stupid hick shit and stuff. Okay, like y'all southern accent, freaking, you know, y'all sound stupid. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. In the rest of the world, uh, people like southern accents. I'm just gonna tell you that. I'm just gonna tell you. Y'all may not know that, but they love that shit. I mean, like especially like the women over in like like the women in Europe would like and you know and they like the more and see I can talk like normal and then Uh, like me and JW, we get around each other and we make, and y'all might not even understand what we'll be like. Hell yeah, man! What, we're gonna go out there and shoot some shit, and we're gonna come down there and we'll get some dinner, and after that we're gonna sit back and have a couple of beers, sit on the back porch and do some plinking off the back porch, and you know just make a night of it, get a campfire, and kill a few beers, and then they like that. They like that shit, I don't even hear that I sound like a southern dude or anything, but I guess that's what happens when bodies start clapping from doing the wild thing. Wild thing. See, what I was wondering? So, if I get a copyright on a show, do they just take do they just take that segment of the show that is or do they take the whole fucking show? Yeah, I know. I know, Anon. Uh, Sunshine says it's really bad though when I get around my family, because it's the way we communicate and shit, and we're old. You know, we're not in there saying shit like "word, Dad." Uh, they take it all until you edit it out. That's bullshit. So I do like a 5 hour show, and then I do It's Raining Men, and they're like, okay, so they get the whole. Um, no, I don't get strikes. I get claims, and it doesn't matter. I need to back up my YouTube channel. They're probably going to take it from me, and I don't know why. And I mean, I got, I got a, I got a message from one of my friends that I grew up with. That's YouTube, not a YouTube, a Google engineer, like one of the high dudes, one of the high dudes at Google. And mm, I shouldn't read out what he wrote me, but it's stupid. It's freaking stupid. It's stupid. Um, he's like, "Have you gone through the appeals process? This is very strange." And he's like, "You're a very active creator, and can you send me a screenshot of the infringement notification and the email?" And I'm like, "Hey, dude, I've already sent that to him." And he's like, "Wow, this is like um uh uh that the limited policies on this scenario is on this, but uh it shows that this is your first run in with the YouTube policy." And I'm like, I don't even what they've never even never really explained to me what I ever did wrong, and they keep on saying I'm doing wrong stuff and I'm doing wrong stuff. But it's kind of you know and I'm gonna tell you right now, the YouTube shit stresses me out really bad. um I try not to let it stress me out, but I just work. I've never had a strike, never, and my claims never had a claim where they didn't say, "Hey, you know what? It's okay." Uh, they have to tell you, don't they? No, they don't have to tell me. You know what? You know what, Pookie? They don't have to tell me at all. Uh huh. Uh huh. Let's get some of this shit out of here. Nope. 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 They don't have to tell you at all. Let's see. YouTube. Yeah. Let's see. So, let's see, Pookie. Um, let's see if you can make out what this is. Hi, Pole Vault. To help keep our community safe, we limit some of our more powerful features to to channels who have built in and maintained a positive channel history or who have provided verification. Well, let's see. I've provided verification because they have a W-2 on me and been paying me, and they have my ID. They have all my tax information. Uh, 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 yeah. Uh, as of now, your channel doesn't have sufficient channel history and has lost access to advanced features. Don't have a very good history. That means like someone who just made a freaking channel probably has better channel history than me. Even though I have 1,600,000 views and 3,800 subscribers, but I need to get my channel history right. Okay. This may have happened because your channel did not follow our community guidelines. Oh, I can click here and see what that is, but who knows? Maybe that happened. Let's see. Uh, let's see. As of now, your channel doesn't have sufficient channel history and has lost access to advanced features. This may have been because of your channel did not follow our community guidelines. May have been. We're not going to tell you. They're not telling me what I did. And they're telling me, fuck, I may have done that. How vague can that be? Oh. It says I need to build a positive channel history by following the community guidelines. And that's how I can get my privileges back. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna it's gonna be fine. It's gonna breathing. I need to get a battery for my cat, and he waves his little hand. He's gonna say, "Look, I'm a little cat. I'm gonna wave my little hand." Look. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Justine. Where's my battery? I need a battery. I need a battery. Wave your little hand. I need a battery. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, yeah. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Nothing I do is like I I told some people in my life yesterday that I am going to that when they start aggravating me, I'm just gonna walk away. I've got to learn to walk away. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine. That's it's one thing. Like when I get all pissed off now, instead of getting like I think it's the medicine they got me on. It makes me tired. God, and dude, that shit hurts. Like rando. It's like that's ouchie. it's where they stuck. It's where they stuck that in there and stuff. Uh, yeah, yeah, Lori. We were up late last night too. It, um, we were watching Leela, and I started getting a little dozy there. I try to make it. Just get so late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I think we went to bed at like 3 o'clock, and because I'm not smoking, um, I woke up at like 7 o'clock, 4 hours later, wanting a cigarette, and then I came in here and started doing stuff and junk, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go live. Eh, wonder what the state sales are doing today. We're gonna have a party at Justine's house. Justine's probably like, shut up, Povok. I'll bring some barbecue. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know that'd be coffee. I I have never liked coffee. I like coffee candy and stuff like that. Um, but I just never drank a lot of I never drank coffee. Let's see. Fuck. At least that's one. Oh, wow. That sounds nice, Justine. I have to like um so whenever I go to parties anymore, I have to like um I have to plan them and stuff. Like I have to be like, okay, um, are you prepared to take care of a drunk pole vault at this? Yeah. Don't worry, Lori. It was more talk about the girl shaving my wiener and stuff, and I was just like, why is this chick tripping out on shaving a wiener? And I'm telling you, look, lady, you're gonna shave a lot of wieners in your life, and you can't be like acting all, surprised and shit. Like what? What the fuck? You no, Lori, I'm using uh extra refreshers mint gum. I'm losing my fucking mind. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Lori. Um, what helps me like quit smoking is I really feel uh I really feel like right now I really feel like I'm like on the edge. I feel like I had I had I don't know if people know this, but I had a heart attack on Thursday, and I stayed at work until I passed out and fell down the wall, and then I went home, and then I passed out in my driveway. My daughter found me there, and then Saturday I woke sunshine up, and um, was having another heart attack. But I was going on YouTube, and YouTube was like, "Hey, don't panic. You're not having a heart attack. Are you doing a low carb diet? Well, you need to massage your lower abdomen, and what it is your your digestive system is having like acid reflux or something's going on. But 98% of the trips to the hospital where people think it's heart attacks is not heart attacks. So I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, I'm overreacting. It's a panic attack, something blah 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 blah. And finally, on Sunday, my daughter's like, I'm taking your blood pressure. It's not, this is not panic attack. This is not bullshit. It's, it is, you're having a freaking heart attack. And then she took my blood pressure and it's like, you're fucked. You're just so fucked. So I went to the hospital. They did, the bypassy thing and some freaking stents and shit like that. And then, uh, and here's the thing. I feel like, Lori, if I was to smoke a cigarette right now, I would probably take it down in 2 or 3 hits. And it's a hard thing to explain, but I feel like my heart is right on the edge right now. I feel like um, I am on the edge of having a heart attack again. And I knew when I knew that. So it's like I have to think of it that way. Like if I smoke a cigarette, I'm going to fucking die. And as much as I want to smoke a cigarette, I don't want to die because, like, I mean, who's who's gonna make all this groovy music and stuff? And that and yeah, it's that is really bad. That is really bad, Because here's the thing. I mean, I've known cigarettes were killing me for years, but I mean, the whole reason for me doing the diet was I knew shit was going wrong. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to exercise and I'm going to eat right. Look at me. And I lost, like I said, I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight. And I'm still losing weight. But every time I wanted to eat, I was smoking a cigarette. And I was going through easily a pack a day when I was trying not to do that. Um, yeah, yeah. I got I gotta you know do stuff in junk, Justine. You know, and it's you don't ever want that for a motivation. And the thing is I wished I would have not had to gone that far and just had a little time, to do the Nicorette gum and oh yeah, no, it's not, no, you know, eh, uh, I'm gonna water this down again. I was gonna say something bad. I gotta see how I can water it down, so sunshine doesn't conk me in the head. It's kind of like if you see, like, yeah, God, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Um, it's like, oh God. Okay, let's say you see someone building the pyramid, right? You're like, oh, dang, I'm building the pyramid. And you're like, wow, you're really strong. Uh, I think that guy would be like, I don't want to be building the pyramid. That wasn't really a good thing. I was going to say something that was religiously triggering and everything. But, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. But, it's kind of like telling someone they're strong when they're like, "Oh my God, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying." Like, wow, you're so strong, Paul. No, 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 I'm not. I'm not strong. The reason why I'm up, I'm like, I need a bacon vape. Ah, bacon would be good. Bacon, I can have bacon. I can have bacon. But here's the thing. I always kind of knew it was smoking, and I think I cut out smoking, and I'm gonna try to clean my shit up for 3 months, and that's Yeah, I'm smiling. It's not, Lori. When I'm smiling, that's not always a good thing. Um, you can ask my friends. Usually, when I'm smiling, if I go into work and I'm smiling, people start running around going, "Oh my God, what's wrong with me? What has he done?" You ever know anybody like that? Like when they're smiling and laughing, something is horribly wrong. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he did something. Oh, and you know what? And I just want to thank everybody that came by the show last night. But I had freaking excellent numbers. They took 68 views. YouTube took 68 views off of my freaking numbers. I had such good numbers last night, and I try to get better. Rachel, and Ola, Ola. That that sounds like coconut pineapple. Ola, coconut pine. You know, I I eat that. No, I had pork yesterday. It was pretty good. I went into Arby's, and yeah, YouTube sucks sometimes. I just hope. Look. All I ask is I'm not doing anything that bad. I don't even know. Y'all won't tell me what I'm doing, and I don't understand what's going wrong. But here's the thing: just don't ban me. I'm trying not to do anything any worse than anybody else. Uh, and I'm trying to not look at the numbers. Chad Freeman, the guy that's always trying to touch me in bad spots and stuff. He's always telling me, don't look at the numbers. Quit looking at the freaking numbers. And I try not to look at the numbers. But the thing is if I got the 200 watch hours, and here's the thing, I know people have been helping me out watching, and they've been telling me I've been watching watch hours. I lost 20 hours. Last night's show got me 70 hours, 70 watch hours. I lost 20 hours. They took 20 hours. Oh, that. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And the thing is if I got the watch hours, they would have to talk to me. And the thing is they don't eat any American meat. You said meat. Uh, yeah, no. I went to Arby's, um, but they had this new pulled pork sandwich, and they add the sauce on for. Uh, I wish they were jerk faces. Jerk faces. I like jerk faces. Anyways, no. They had the pulled pork sandwich, and I was like, and I even talked to the chick up the front counter. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not getting a bun on here. Does that come with sauce? They give you a bag of sweet sauce or sour sauce, right? Or spicy, sweet or spicy. You go into Arby's, and I told him, hey, you know what? Can you hook me up if I don't get a bun? Can you give me just like a little extra meat? And I'm like, I don't care if it's none or just a little, but and and the girl hooked me up with like a whole freaking thing of smoked pulled pork with no sauce or anything, and it was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Hmm. I think um, college. You just get, college is just like, mm, it was just like totally like mold, mold. I had a bachelor pad when I was at the college age, um, and we would pass out and leave like drinks all over the place. And apparently, like alcoholic drinks will mold on you really quick. So, like, um, I got an apartment purposely, not purposely. Well, it was here in Dallas. There's a place called Greenville Avenue, and there used to be a lot of topless bars and a college called SMU. And topless bars, SMU, and apartment. It was like a choice for me, and we would party at my apartment all the time. And my apartment looked nice. I actually had a lady that would come by and clean it once a week. But the thing was, is by by the end of the week, there would be like drinks sitting there with mold in them. And what would mold? What was like screwdrivers? Screwdrivers will mold on you quick. Uh, um, we used to mix like like this shit called Big Red drink with Everclear, and we'd call it Everready, and that shit would mold on you really quick. A bunch of the trash can punch will mold on you real quick. Uh, One time we were going to get seafood, and then we're all partying, and we're like, fuck it, let's just drive down to the coast and catch some. And people were partying at the house while we were going to the coast. We went down to the coast, we caught a bunch of crabs, and we came back and cooked them all. And we all got drunk and had this big crab boil. And yeah, I guess it would be the sugar that feeds the mold. But the crabs, oh my God, we passed out, and we left all the crab boil stuff going and stuff, but we ate it all. We had a big party, and then like we woke up the next day, and my apartment smelled like crabs so fucking bad. It took me forever to get the smell of crabs out of my house. It's like, but it was fun. It was fun. My car was drinking that day. We actually put um, Everclear alcohol in my car. I don't know why we did it. I think it was because we were partying. But there you go. People eat sea insects. Sea insects. Hey, sunshine, where are you? We got up extra early. We got up extra early so you would be ready. What? Come on, sunshine. You posting shorts and oh, she won't answer the phone. What? She won't answer the phone. She won't answer the phone. And I would sing the stupid song that I sing, but I'm gonna see if it makes a difference if I get a copyright or not. I don't think it does. Why? Why? Why does she no answer the phone? Okay, Pookie, I'm going to text her. Uh, yeah. Um, no. Um, you know, Lori, the thing is it's it. I'm not saying this in a creepy way. I'm not saying this in a creepy way, but Lori, you're in pretty good shape. Okay, just and not being creepy, but you're in pretty good shape. People that see you would think that you are very healthy. Okay, I don't want to toot my own horn, but when I'm got myself pulled together, cause I do a lot of cardio, lifting and stuff. I'm in pretty good shape myself. So let me just tell you, it was very fucking shocking to me when I'm in the hospital with a fucking heart attack. It is fucking shocking. Because, I mean, I see people in like way worse shape smoking fucking crack. Smoking crack. This guy was on the fucking street corner the other day, and he was begging for freaking money on the street corner, and he was homeless. He's homeless. It said he was 74 years old, and it was very apparent that he dabbled in the smoking of crack cocaine, and he is fucking in better shape than I am. Why? 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 So, you know, uh, just don't ever take it for granted. You just don't know what the hell's going to happen. Um, and um, you know, that's the deal. And you know, that's what I'm saying, Lori. I look, I, I was trying to eat right, and I'm like working out and like doing good things, and this dude's over and laying on the corner smoking crack, and and he's doing better than me. What health wise, and you know what? I don't know, man. Because the doctor did tell me, hey, dude, it's like genetics. So, I may be just tripping because he was like, hey, you got small arteries. And my family came by while I was in there, and they were telling me, hey, pole ball, our family has small arteries and stuff in there. We have a history of heart problems. So, you know, but, you know, it's good if it's it's good to be healthy. What was that? Oh, it's my Yeti. Um, uh, Here's the thing. I misheard fibrillation as frappuccino. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Uh, and we had some young guys at our work have heart problems from energy drinks. Um, at my work, we get all the free energy drinks we could ever want. All the free energy drinks we could ever want. And I will not touch them. I will not. Listen, hey, I'm going to tell you what. Yeah. And that's the thing. You just don't know what your genetics is. And I'm going to tell y'all what. Just thank goodness for every bad habit you don't have. I'm going to tell you, energy drinks, they're rough. I'm talking about. I've seen energy drinks take out 30-year-olds. I've seen it. You know, and but I got like 10 grandkids now, and I've got. I mean, I really don't feel like there's anyone around to teach them really bad habits. So I've got to pull my shit together. Uh, I mean, Mini Pobalt runs around like Mini Pobalt is the king of farts. Um, he actually jumps. He can run by you and spin up in the air and pull down his pants and fart and pull his pants back up before he hits the ground and he keeps running. So proud of that boy. I mean, hey, that takes some talent right there. I mean, think about that. You running past someone, and he's wearing baggy shorts. You're running past someone. You're running past your grandpa. Matter of fact, you're running past your grandpa. You jump up in the air. You pull your shorts down and fart loud and pull them back up before you hit the ground and run to where your grandpa can't catch you. But you know what? I'm the OG. He tried that shit with me. I think it was on Easter. he farted at me, and he started running away really fast. And I took a towel. He had a towel, like a beach towel, laying on the couch, and I threw it in front of his ass. I threw it in front of his little ass, and it tripped him up, and he freaking wiped out because he hit the towel, and it wrapped around his feet, and he hit the ground, and he turned and he looked at me, and he was like, "What's wrong with you, Peepaw?" And then he smiled and then screamed and ran away. I'm like, got him, got him. Oh yeah, and we were like slapping each other with these sticky hands. Have you ever seen a sticky hands that you swing and they stick to stuff? And we were having a sticky hand slap fight. Uh, well, I'm just going to tell you what I'm over with the smoking is and it always kind of pissed me off because I remember when it started happening because I've been smoking for freaking since I was a kid. Um, year after year, it seemed like there just more and more chemicals put in there. I mean, it's not even tobacco anymore because they were like, oh, if you smoke cigars, it's not as bad. You're like, so why are you putting shit in cigarettes that's not in cigars? But yeah, hey, have a good one, Lori, and take care of yourself. Everybody out there, take care of yourself. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, how much or little. It's always great to do a diet. It's always great to quit smoking. I didn't have a choice. Do you think I would be doing this if I didn't have to? But I'm gonna tell you right now, any little thing you can do, to do a little better, you know, you know, um, baby steps if you have to, if you're out there. Because I started thinking about that before I quit smoking. I used to, right, right at the end when I kind of knew smoking was doing something bad to me, I was like, I'm not throwing the cigarette down because, like, it costs so much freaking money. I'm not going to waste a cigarette. But then I thought, wow, if I can just smoke half of this cigarette and then smoke half later, it'll cut it down. And anyways, I didn't get that chance. But Let's see what time it is. It's 11:45, and you know what? I'm fisting to go get sunshine. Gonna go get sunshine. God, I swear I could wake sunshine up at like 2 in the morning and be like, "Get ready," and she still would not be ready. She still wouldn't be ready. I gotta put on my pole vault watch. You know what? My daughter got me a watch for Christmas one year, and it has been one of the best presents ever. She was like, "Dad, I'm buying you a nice watch because I know you would never buy a nice watch." And I was like, "How much did you pay for this watch?" But that was like 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm still wearing it. So guess it wasn't that bad. You know, it was a citizen's watch, but and I got it in like Xbox colors. I might have got it even longer ago than that. But yeah, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go do some stuff. Um, oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Look at this, y'all. Ah shit. I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants. God. Oh my god. Hey. Okay. Okay. So Justine's been naked. Are y'all out there naked and I'm wearing pants today? My God. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. Everybody, Pokey, are you wearing clothes? Justine's getting dressed. My God, y'all all naked. And I'm wearing pants. Oh my God. Oh my God. My life is going to pieces. A maxi dress on? Hmm. And Pookie's wearing clothes. Okay. Oh, burritos topless. Woot woot. Yeah. Hey, let's all pretend like we're all naked. That'd be better. I'm pretending I'm naked. Oh no. If I was naked, the lady at the hospital would be looking at my wiener again. Everybody looked at my wiener. Y'all don't even know how many people have looked at my wiener in the last week. It's not. It's stupid funny because like I said, it's stupid. Man, Oh God. Okay. Oh God. All right. All right. Well, I gotta go. If I get something really cool, I'll come back on. I don't know what's going on today, but I think you know. You know what's really good. I know Lori's gone, but you know what's really good if you're like on a if you're on a keto diet, it's kind of wasteful, but you can go in and get. We go into this one place and they give you fajitas, and they give you shrimp, pork, all these meats, fajitas and cheese, and we just eat the fajitas and cheese. So, okay. Oh, jeez, Louise, jeez, Louise. Justine, do you have a link to that? Mm, I love fajitas. fajitas. We're having crepes. I do like crepes. It's okay. Pookie, I want you to have a good time while you're over there. Please find some way to get over that leg and just and have a party. Uh, but Mr. Smith is on in 10 minutes. I'm dead. Yay, Justine. Yay. All right. I got to go get some deals. I love all y'all. Y'all know this. And like I said last night, sometimes we don't tell people what we want to tell them, and then bad things happen and we don't get a chance to tell them. So I'm telling all y'all, especially you, Rogue One. Hey, bro, I love you, man. And I love all of y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Have a good day. And if you don't have a good day, you kick people's ass and you tell them you're having a good day and you make it a good day. Thank you. That is all.